Welcome to LaraK's Oracle. This is the mystical space where ancient wisdom meets modern intuition. Let tarot speaks to us. Okay, let's start the Fool today. We are diving into one of the most intriguing cards, the Fool. This is card 0, which isn't really a number at all. It's like a doorway. The Fool is the start and the end. It represents potential, freedom, curiosity, and the very first step into the unknown. You know, the feeling right before a big adventure, a different path ahead, that's the Fool. Alright, let's take a closer look at what's going on in this card. There's more happening than you might notice at first glance. The young man here is a Fool. He's vibrant, fearless, full of energy. He's wearing colorful, artsy clothes, like someone who doesn't really follow the rules. And honestly, he doesn't care to. The red in his outfit speaks of passion, while the white details, especially the flower, represent innocence. A young heart full of curiosity. On his head is a wreath, a symbol of potential success. But he's not chasing victory or status. He's just setting out, excited for whatever lies ahead. In his right hand, he carries a wand with a small bag tied at the end. That little bundle, it holds everything he needs, past experiences, dreams, maybe even a few fears. But he carries it so lightly, like it barely matters. That tells us he's ready to move forward, not weighed down by the past. In his left hand, he holds a white rose. It's not just a pretty flower. It stands for purity, honesty, and an open heart. One that hasn't been hurt, one that's willing to take risks. Then there's the cliff. Yep, he's about to step right off it, head up, eyes toward the sky. Is that bravery or foolishness? Well, maybe it's both, and that's exactly what this card is about, fearless beginnings. Down by his feet, there's a small white dog. Some say it's barking to warn him. Others say it's his loyal companion, celebrating the journey with him. Either way, the dog represents intuition, that gut feeling, and loyalty. It's like his instincts are walking beside him, cheering him on. And finally, the sun behind him is shining bright, lighting his path even if he doesn't notice it. And those mountains in the distance, they remind us that life is a long, winding journey. The Fool is just taking his very first step. So what does the Fool mean when it shows up in a reading? In its upright position, this card often points to a new beginning, a leap of faith. Maybe you don't know exactly where you are going, but something is pulling you forward. Is that voice in your head saying, you know what, let's just go for it? The Fool encourages you to trust the process, to stay open, to be brave, even when the future feels uncertain. It can mean starting a new relationship, taking an unplanned trip, or chasing an idea that's been in your heart for a long time. But if the Fool appears reversed, the message shifts. Now it's more of a caution sign. Maybe you are rushing into something without thinking it through. Maybe you are ignoring advice or skipping the planning part. You might be chasing something, not because it's right, but because you are trying to run away from something else. Or maybe you are putting your trust in the wrong people. And of course, every tarot reading is slightly different. The Fool's meaning always depends on your situation, your question, and where you are on your journey. The Fool isn't just a card, it's a mindset, a way of looking at life. It asks, where in your life are you holding back? Just because you are afraid of falling? Maybe you are scared to take that first step. Maybe you have been waiting for that perfect moment that never seems to come. But sometimes, the only way to grow is to live, to trust. even if you are not totally sure where the road leads. So, when the fool shows up, it might be the universe's way of saying, "Hey, listen, it's time. Take the first step. Let's begin." You know, that's where every great story begins. Is this the beginning or the moment we are being called to a new stage of life? Alright, that's today, the fool. In the next video, we will meet the magician, the master of truth, of intention, of transformation. So, if this message resonates, please let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to LaraK's Oracle. Till then, trust the past and let tarot speak to you.